Stop managing time and start prioritizing your attention. So in this episode, I'm going to actually share with you how you can actually start to prioritize your attention more effectively using what I like to call the Blissful Balancer, baby. Do you want blissful balance in your personal and professional life? Great. What's up, guys? My name is Kerry Jack, and I want to help you happy hustle a life you love, one full of passion, purpose, and positive impact. I'm a lifestyle entrepreneur, a professional model / actor, a digital marketing specialist, a podcast host, author, a biohacker, an eco-warrior, a martial artist, a hippie cowboy, and a humanitarian. It is time to happy hustle your dream reality. What is up, you beautiful happy hustlers out there? Kerry Jack here, and I want you to stop managing time. Yes, you heard it here. Stop trying to manage time and start prioritizing your attention. And this is a concept from my buddy Richie Norton's new book, Anti-Time Management. And I gotta say, this could change the game for you if you start to actually implement it. Now, people think that they can manage time. And I once thought I could manage time, but truly time is ever flowing. It is finite. There is only a certain amount of time in each and every day. So that is really out of your control. It's out of my control. However, what is in our control is prioritizing our attention. And so in this episode, I'm going to actually share with you how you can actually start to prioritize your attention more effectively using what I like to call the Blissful Balancer, baby. So buckle up, we're diving in. All right, first and foremost, I got to say this Blissful Balancer is a real catalyst and has been in the Happy Hustler's journey. So if you are feeling burned out or maybe a little bit of overwhelm or anxiety or stress around your schedule and your calendar and quote unquote trying to get it all in, this can really help. And this is something that I do every single day. This is what the Happy Hustlers in my tribe do every single day. And it is a catalyst for just living a blissfully balanced life that you love. And I want to break down the process because I prioritize my time in each of these 10 different alignments. Now I'm going to go through each of them because some of you know it, some of you don't. And it's really the framework of actually being a happy hustler. It's called the soul mapping framework. And this is how you can prioritize your attention in regards to each of these 10 different alignments. Now, the first alignment of being a happy hustler is selfless service. Okay, so you have to think to yourself, how can you actually get outside of yourself and your own personal gain and start to serve others? This is one of the greatest sources of fulfillment for me and pretty much every high performer out there is them giving back their time, their money, their expertise to others. So for an action task for this particular alignment, I like to say, give 15 minutes of time and or expertise to someone in need every single day. Okay. And the cool thing about this Blissful Balancer is it's binary. You either did it or you didn't do it. So I prioritize my attention on each of these 10 different action tasks every single day. Therefore, I make sure that I'm happy hustling a life on purpose with my passion, with positive impact at the forefront. So that's the first alignment. And that's where I really want you to start prioritizing your attention. Think right now, where can you actually start to serve someone else? And maybe a cause or a community or some type of, individual that you can give your time or your expertise, even just 15 minutes. Just call someone tomorrow that you know you could help. And that is how you can prioritize your attention effectively. And you'll leave that conversation knowing that you actually gave to someone. And, the law of reciprocity works in your favor, my friends. The more you give, the more you get. So that's the first place I prioritize attention. The second place is optimized health. Right after I get done rocking the mic here, I am going right to the gym and to the hot springs to do my cold plunge and my hot sauna. And, I really cherish that time because in order to happy hustle in any capacity, you have to have optimized health. So for me, an action task is exercise minimum 25 minutes and drink a gallon of water every single day. This is very clearly where I prioritize my attention. Now, typically I work out longer and I typically drink more water than that or more fluids. I've been really liking these Element. Actually, I got one in my pocket right here. LMNT, they're called. And no, I'm not sponsored by them, but I might be if you guys reach out to them and tell them you heard it here. But yeah, these are pretty cool. They're magnesium, sodium, potassium, electrolyte drink mix. So those make it easy to suck down a bunch of water because, it's good tasting water and it's a nice electrolyte mix. So anyway, that's where I prioritize. Secondly is the second alignment, optimize health. The third is unplugged digitally. So this is huge, especially for people who, are on their devices and their laptops and their, streaming shows and listening to podcasts and YouTube, all these different, sources of, these dopamine dumps that we get. Yes, it's powerful in terms of skill acquisition and knowledge. However, you have to manage your devices and mitigate your exposure and be in control. Okay. So one of the things that I am diligent on is not touching my devices for the first 30 minutes. That is the action task every single morning, and then not 30 minutes before bed. So I typically end and start my day without my devices. That is a best practice for me, and it's binary. Did I do it or did I not do it? So that is where I focus my attention in that regard. Okay. The fourth alignment is loving relationships, right? Actually, giving love to others. And what's it all for if you don't have that love in your life, right? So a very important action task here is sending a gratitude text to one person that you actually care about. And these are just sample action tasks, but these are some that I follow. I like to switch it up week in and week out with a new one that's more relevant to that particular season of my life. But this is one that you could easily take and implement for yourself. Just send someone you love or like a gratitude text. Tell them you're thinking of them and you care about them. Guys, I want to take a few moments to tell you about my latest discovery. Now, I'll tell you, this is one of the hottest, super nutrient-packed products that I have found to boost my brain and overall well-being on the market. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about my experience. As soon as I tried this product, I became a super fan of it because I was just blown away with the immediate results. I felt more focused, my mind was clear, and I actually increased my mental performance. Not to mention, it just became a part of my go-to routine for boosting my productivity, increasing my immune support, and even glowing and healthier skin. Yes, I said it. I care about my skin quality. So this product was actually developed after long years of research by one of the most advanced brain chemists and formulators today. And you've probably heard of the superpowers of mushrooms and extracts and collagen. But I gotta say, this is the combination of all of those power-packed ingredients in one. It includes lion's mane, chaga, cordyceps, reishi, collagen, and Peruvian cacao. It's truly like magic in a jar. It's called Collagenius, okay? And I gotta say, you can add it to your coffee, your water, you kind of mix it in your smoothies, whatever you want to do. It mixes up very similar to protein powder, except it tastes a lot better. I mean, it's got a chocolicious flavor and it's delicious and nutritious. And you get the hookup for watching and listening to The Happy Hustle. You can go to Nootopia, that's nootopia.com/happy genius, HAPPYGENIUS, and use promo code HAPPY10 during checkout to save 10%. And I got to say, the best part is you actually get a 365-day money back guarantee with this stuff. That means they actually care about you and they stand behind their products and they want you to love it, or you get your money back. So check it out today. You can go to nootopia.com/happy genius and get some Collagenius in your life and start to boost that brain and body and increase that skin glow, fam. All right, y'all, now let's get back to this episode. Okay, the fifth place I prioritize my attention is mindful spirituality. Actually believing in God and a higher power and something bigger than myself. Huge part of happy hustling to me and living a life on purpose. So I like to meditate for minimum 10 minutes a day and just focus on my breath and gratitude. And sometimes I'll do a guided meditation. Sometimes I'll do it just free flowing, but this is a really important piece to the puzzle where I prioritize my attention, right? And not try to manage all my time and try to sneak it all in, but actually being very clear with the things that I need to do. Okay, so those are the first of the 10 alignments. Now moving on to abundance financially. And this is number 6. And this is really where most people spend a lot of their time, just making money. But unfortunately, as Tony Robbins says, success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. So if you are not, making money, yes, life is going to be tough. But if you only are making money, life is going to be tough. So you have to find that balance, right? And I believe balance equals happiness. I'm going to say it again, balance equals happiness. So in each of these different alignments, prioritizing my attention equally, right? So abundance financially could be a simple action task of send an email to one new prospect, client, or partner, and just do that consistently every single day. That way you are hunting, for opportunities, right? So that's a really great action task. The next alignment, number 7, personal development. If you're not growing and evolving, you're shrinking and dissolving, right? So being very deliberate here, I like to read an inspirational educational book for 20 minutes. Also, I can alternate that in with, podcast or something of value, but I do like to read physical books. And this is just an important part to just growing as a human. So that's an action task where I prioritize attention. The 8th place I prioritize my attention is alignment, passionate hobbies. Okay, what are you doing if you're not having fun in your life? You got to have more fun. Let's face it. I know if you're a high performer, you're listening to the Happy Hustle, you're striving for more, and I get that, as am I. But you got to have fun. You have to do fun things in your life, or else you will get burnt out. Okay, so I like to really just participate in one fun activity that brings me joy. And it could be playing cards with my wife. It could be, going fly fishing. You decide what your fun, passionate hobbies are and get her done. Okay. And then we have number 9, which is impactful work. This is where I prioritize a lot of attention. Actually, this is, where most people prioritize attention is their work. But is your work impactful? Are you actually feeling fulfilled? And are you actually happy with what you're doing every day with your hustle? This is something, where I sometimes put the action task of just posting one inspirational piece of content, spreading my message every single day. I typically do 2 posts a day with my team, but just one a day is a very clear action task associated with spreading my message, right? And then number 10 alignment where I prioritize attention is nature connection, actually getting outside, tapping into Pachamama and this beautiful planet Earth and protecting it, by the way. That's a part of it. That's why I donate our 1% for the planet, 1% of our profits. So it's a really important part to our mission, giving back. I also donate to the Sea Shepherd and they're fighting illegal whaling and fishing. I also have my Kiva where I donate to, people who are in third world countries and who are social entrepreneurs who are using sustainable practices. So I have a couple different ways that I give back in terms of selfless service, as well as the Rotary Club. I'm a proud member. But nature connection is a very big piece to the puzzle for me as well when it comes to just being a happier human. You have to just get outside more. A lot of us live our lives indoors consistently, and it's time for you to prioritize it. So action task here is maybe just go for a walk 10 minutes without your device. So these are just 10 different areas that I prioritize my time, my attention, and I stop managing my time more so, but just getting crystal clarity on what are the clear things that I want to do in order to prioritize my attention so I can happy hustle my best life, baby. That's what it's all about. So those are the 10 different alignments. And if you want to get one of these for yourself, these Blissful Balancers, I'm going to shamelessly plug it right now, but it just goes right on your fridge. Like you got your personal goal of the week, your professional goal of the week, and then your message to yourself. And then you have your action tasks. If you want to get one, you can go to thehappyhustle.com and you could just, order one of these for yourself. It goes with the book, the Happy Hustle book as well. So if you get the book, it'll make a lot more sense. But there is instructions that come on the actual envelope where you can just order the Blissful Balancer as a standalone. And if you're feeling cheap and you don't want to actually buy this thing, no worries. Listen, I want you to get it and have it and implement the system more than I want your money. So if you want to get it, you can just download the free PDF on thehappyhustle.com too and just print it out. So that's important to me. Just spread the message and get you actually doing this stuff so that you can just happy hustle a life that you love. So that is the important message for today, y'all. I hope it was powerful and impactful, and I hope you actually take this and start to happy hustle a life that you love and start to prioritize your attention very deliberately in these 10 different alignments. So anyway, I hope again that you got value, and I just want you to know, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you. I love you, and I'm here for you. So have an amazingly blessed day and go out there and happy hustle a life that you love. Peace and love, y'all.